Hello everyone, my name is Elon Musk. There's going to be a few changes around here at Twitter, starting with you.
Everyone is voting for Jack, cause he's got what all the rest lack.
Hey man, we have to keep moving. If night comes around, that's when the packs come out. Oh, you're watching that old thing? That was the beginning of the end of our civilization. The very start is a bit fuzzy, but I think it was during the mass layoffs at Twitter. It all started with a court jester. Elon Musk was the new king of Twitter, buying it for $44 billion. If you know any history, you know a king's conquest is never without bloodshed. Twitter's financials were horrible. Elon immediately ordered all the devs to start working overtime on the new Twitter checkmark feature. Pay $8, get a checkmark. Some of the developers were sleeping in the office, trying to get the feature done by the deadline. Elon entered Twitter HQ in October of 2022. As Elon walked in with an actual sink, I don't exactly know why Boomer Humor is insane, Manu Cornet, just another Twitter worker, stood in the corner of the room frantically trying to print something. This software engineer was known for his comics relating to the tech industry. Cornet walked up to Elon and handed him a printed version of one of his comics. On the bottom of it, there was a message for Elon Musk. I hope you don't mind a court jester at Twitter, or you'll have to fire me. Elon didn't fire him on the spot because Elon has no balls. One other thing on Cornet, he was a cancer survivor. He had also triumphed against corporate cancer. He had a history of run-ins with Twitter HR and previous CEOs. We'll revisit him later. Things started to get crazy at Twitter. Even more insane deadlines. Elon stack ranked software engineers by lines of code to know which ones to fire. He told the engineers, print out all your code on paper. Very unusual.
Hey pal, you just blowing from Stupid Town?
Then, a day later, never mind, shred it all. Old Elon seemed to be going senile. Or was he? The mindless and cruel decisions caused attrition at Twitter, which was Elon's plan all along. Have them quit, and you don't need to bother firing them. No need to pay severance. Genius. Voluntary attrition wasn't enough though. It was time for a purge. Twitter was losing millions every day. They were planning to cut the Twitter workforce in half. It was a quiet Friday morning. The 23-year-old product managers were still at the spa, making day-in-the-life TikTok videos. Unaware of the situation, the software engineers, sleep-deprived, doom was upon them all. Our court jester, Cornet, was in a work meeting. Everyone on his team was on edge. Cornet suddenly gets a meeting request from corporate security, his heart rate rising. 5 minutes later, without warning, he's disconnected from everything. His laptop goes blank. 6 minutes later, a missed call. 10 minutes later, termination email. 3,800 employees were laid off. The workforce was cut in half. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Guys, I was just kidding. Please come back. Elon ended up firing too many workers and started asking some of them to come back. Oops, maybe Elon is actually going insane after all. Some employees at Twitter were not as lucky as others. Cornet, for example, was not laid off like the rest of the employees that day with a nice severance package. No, he was straight up fired. It's not really clear why from the email. Cornet wasn't going down without a fight though. He ended up filing a lawsuit against Twitter. Elon didn't really notice because, well, he was busy begging for $8 from enemy avatars on Twitter and also firing more experienced developers publicly for being more knowledgeable than him. I'm not a big fan of Elon. The only reason I still respect him somewhat is his ability to acquire a goth girlfriend. I do think the layoffs and the events that followed were handled in a cruel and stupid manner. Anyways, Twitter closed down for reasons I don't quite remember. You'd think we'd have world peace after that, but without a place to shitpost, humanity went crazy. And after China allied with the TikTok coalition army of stay-at-home girlfriends and started providing armaments and nuclear warheads to them, that's when it completely went south. I hear the Night Hunter's coming. We really should get moving.